Hello, my name is Prime Thorn. Welcome to another video of mine. I hope you're staying safe out there, and I hope you're having a good night or a good day wherever you're located at in the world. Now, today's video is going to focus on quality of life improvements, or just general improvements further down the line for the game that's not possible yet, but it could be possible in the future. So they're going to be divided in different sections so they're more easier to understand. The first one I'm going to talk about is movement. A couple of viewers in my chat today stated that they had a couple ideas that they think would be addition to the game, which I'm going to just put in this video so it's open discussion. Even though it's stated by the lead dev that prone will not be put into this game, it won't be ever put into this game. It's not on their idea list. It wants to be taken out. So we're going to get that stated right away. The first thing we want to talk about is leaning. Some people thought that leaning would be an interesting option put into this game. I think it would be interesting to put in because sometimes some people like to lean around corners and shoot at a person before they like to peek out or have their whole body exposed, which I think is an interesting idea, and I think it would be an interesting addition to the game. The next one is when you're crouching, you could have a crouch sprint like a couple games does. But obviously, I think, in my personal opinion, crouching is fine. The crouching speed could be increased by just a little bit. I don't want it to be too fast, but I want it to be not as slow as it is now. And the last one that the same viewer also mentioned to me, which is kind of interesting, I think it could be implemented in this game, but more further down the line, is dive/rolling. Either or is great. I'm fine with a dive. So if let's say you're getting shot at, you could dive out of the way. I don't think a dive would be really good, but maybe a roll. That's the other thing I had to was a roll. So you're in cover, you're about to get out, and let's say there is a guy who's about to shoot you with an RPG, or shoot you while you're out of cover. You can roll back in. But here's the thing, I want the roll to be actually a punishable movement by, it's going to take you a couple seconds, maybe a second or two to regain your stance to shoot. So if you roll out of cover and you're not thinking it, you could be punished for that, for doing so. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is some menu options I think would be good. That's including game modes, different pages here and there. The first thing I want to mention is a after action or stats page, or both together for the menu. So I know when you go through the game, you're playing your match and you see what your kill death is and all that stuff. But when you go to the main menu, you can't seem to find it. If there is a way to find it, then comment down below if you know where that's at and how to get to it. That'd be great. I just find a stats page would also be nice, so you can kind of see how a player you're with or your friends are with like to do a competition on each other. What's your kill death ratio? What's your headshot percentage? Stuff like that would be nice. The next thing is for game modes. We're going to start off with a ranked game mode. I know they do tournaments here and there. They've done a few. But I think a ranked game mode in the game would be nice, so we can see whose rank is where, and it can actually bring that full competitiveness to that game, and everyone can see whose rank is. Of course, with every ranked mode you can encounter, there's always going to be a toxic person in there. It's always going to bring up toxicity. It's going to happen no matter what. I think it's important and vital to this game to have a competitive mode, since it's already competitive enough as a casual third-person shooter as it is. I think the next one is kind of a recommendation. I don't think it might happen. I don't think it will ever happen. Is a night map game mode. So it's all dark. All you have is the lights from the houses, from the inside interiors. Maybe you have the ability to use nods, something like that. But I think it will provide a really interesting gameplay perspective to this game and really spice up the game to bring in more attention to the game of the people who, like me, I know there's plenty of others who like a night version of the maps to be released and play on. And the last thing I want to, for the menu and general menu stuff, is a clan/regiment system. So, we all have friends we like to play with, and we all like to stick in certain groups, right? And certain people like to stick together and create clans, so we can always play together. We always know who's on and stuff like that. I know in this game currently there is a favorite favorite friend system, so you see someone you like to play with, you can right click on their name and it'll bring up a favorite. You can favor them so you can play with them later, kind of like a friends list. I think it would be cool. I think it'd be able to build some communities in this game and some people to play with all the time. It's just, I think it's a good idea. And if you have any other ideas for the menu, if you want to talk about, comment down below. I'd be more than happy to read your comments and see what you guys think of, and we'll go from there. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the operators. This is going to be a generalization of the operators. I'm going to talk about some stuff here and there about the operators. So the first thing I want to talk about is maybe a few of the paywall operators that you can only buy with premium currency. Can also include some in-game currency that you can grind for and get those operators. Just know that to continue development of this game for the quality it is, they do need some only paywall operators to exist so they can continue development in this game. The next thing is my personal opinion, if you're fine with it, that's okay, is the old GAR pack on the website. I want it to be reduced by $10 to $15 would be nice. If they don't want to do that, that's fine. Continue to sell it as it is, but if they could reduce it $10 to $15, because I think $64 for only 4 operators without any currency is just a tad high for a price of a 4 operator pack, even though there's others who are cheaper. I just feel like if you're charging $64 for an operator pack of 4, I feel like you should include some currency and maybe some resources just to add extra value to that, so more players will be maybe okay with buying it. But I feel like without the currency, extra currency or extra resources added to that, the $64 value is just not good enough, and it should be reduced by 10 to 15 like I stated before. And the last thing, I think this is could be added on down the line for operators, is you could switch your red dots maybe from a hollow to a real red dot, or like a different Russian sites would be cool that you can see, like that you see in Call of Duty or Battlefield and all that. And then within those red dots and hollows have different red dot icons to use. I think that'd be cool, but that can always, I'm fine if they want to do that later down the line. It's fine with me. I'm more than happy. Now, the last topic I want to introduce in this is challenges. I'm not trying to go too far into this because this game obviously has more stuff important to work on, but these 4 topics I'm talking about right now with this last one is the ones I think are more vital and won't affect the gameplay in any way that they have the core gameplay right now. So, the last thing I want to talk about is challenges. So, only 2 things, nothing major. So the first thing is maybe some challenges can include premium currency, but only like once a week. Maybe one challenge you have in there once a week provides like maybe 200 coin or 400, but it's maybe a difficult challenge to do. Something you have to put your time and effort to. So play like maybe 20 to 30 matches, or get 200 kills, something like that. Something you're gonna grind into, you're gonna do well worth to get that challenge, to get that coin, because sometimes not everyone can buy the currency to get the premium operators that they want. So there should be an option to have a 1 challenge per week that has premium currency attached to it, so you can grind for it and get it there. And the last thing for challenges, maybe some harder challenges that are like super difficult, that you grind for it. Same with other currency, but these ones are going to be harder, or maybe you could switch them. Maybe some harder challenges can give either camos for weapons and operator camos as well, or better resource values. So when you do challenges, there's resource values and crates. I feel like they should have harder ones where it can do more with the resource values and people can grind for more. But yeah, this is just going to be a short video, or I thought it was going to be a short video, but these are just some thoughts for quality of life improvements and some stuff maybe down the line that I thought would bring more quality in the game or bring more attention in the game or bring more players in the game to actually play the game longer and have more fun with it with their friends. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay safe out there. Remember, follow me on Twitch. I'm always streaming on Twitch, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like and comment this video if you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. Just make sure you comment down below what you also want to think of to have this game improved, or your own ideas as your own to think. Some of the stuff I talked about. Comment down below what you think could add on to that. But like I said before, I hope you all have a wonderful day and stay safe out there. Alright, peace.